Thank you, Toastmasters. We've all been at a party where there's that one person who just seems to know everybody. They facilitate introductions. They essentially are the catalyst for making things happen, and they build rapport with people on all different levels. Fast Company magazine used that anecdote to define super connectors. Specifically, author Sean White said, either you were meant to be that person or to meet that person. Now, what exactly is super connectors? It's a relatively new term, right? Just started popping up a few years ago. Yet it's ubiquitously found in the media which commonly disrupts our workday, such as LinkedIn articles, Harvard Business Review, articles in The Economist, TechCrunch, so on and so forth. There's the adage that says, those who can't do, teach. And then now there's the newer school of thought saying, those who can't do, connect. Let's get a little bit further into it and look at super connecting in comparison to professional networking, where on one hand you have professional networking where if you're trying to get a new job, whether it be gain more clients or overcome any obstacle in general, you would reach out to different people in an event to accomplish that. But super connecting has more altruistic roots to it. The idea is if I connect two individuals who can help each other, it's going to circle back and connect back with me in the end. No pun intended. There's three main pieces here that really make this work, which we'll take a closer look at. The first being relationships and their importance. Forbes magazine described the most significant scientific and business discovery being the influence relationships have on both a personal and from a business point of view on people's lives. It's the best indicator of health, success, and overall happiness on both life and a business platform, keep in mind. It's only natural when individuals are in a room that they're going to connect with one another, eventually forming these relationships. But taking a deeper look at how these relationships have essentially been enhanced and grown with the digitalization of everything going on today. Professor at Harvard and author of the book The Wealth of Networks, pun on The Wealth of Nations by Adam Smith, he was the first person to really discover the economic impact and implications of networking and trying to quantify it. The next point to look at is superconnecting theory. It being that no matter how tough the obstacle or no matter how challenging, it can be overcome by whether it be an influx of capital, connecting to the right resources, or connecting to a person who can provide the right advice about overcoming that situation. Essentially, networking solves everything. It's the end-all, be-all, is what superconnecting theory states. The next point to look at here is some common superconnectors which we see in the media. One, you have Richard Branson, billionaire, very well known. And then on the other side, you have billionaire Mark Cuban, who we know him as the outspoken owner of the Dallas Mavericks from the show Shark Tank. And Mark Cuban is a specifically strong example because he's notorious for connecting two individuals who don't know each other but can create value together. In my research of this speech, there was a story shared where if you were to email Mark Cuban within a few hours, not only will you get a reply, but he will connect you to that right person in order to accomplish the task at hand. Moving forward, if we brought things down to a more personal level and realized whatever obstacle we're trying to accomplish, whether it be getting a new job or gaining more clients, the first thing that we would do is identify a list of people who can help us accomplish that, get some questions over to them, and then we want to essentially find out any lateral connections. It's kind of like, I don't know if anyone here has heard of this 6 degrees of Kevin Bacon type theory. It goes in line with that in some way. taking a different look at superconnecting, there's a few positions that have actually been created, such as Chief Financial Officer, CEO. Now there's also Chief Connections Officer. Make no mistake, this is the rise of a new discipline, and the question is whether we're all ready for it. And the next time any of you are in a room with an individual and trying to accomplish, whether it be getting a new job or any obstacle in general, I challenge you all to reach out to your nearest superconnector and initiate that conversation. Thank you.